gyrations, they could absolutely impact the IPO market in 2019 as another popular company makes its plans to go public. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that Pinterest wants to IPO as early as April 2019. The online shopping tool would follow other high-valued startups, including Uber and Lyft and Airbnb, also gearing up for their stock market debuts. But we ask, is this the best time? We bring in Ian Wishingrad of Big Eyed Wish. Ian, morning.
Good morning.
Good time to IPO?
I mean, listen, tech kind of led this last great push. We're having this kind of unfortunate correction, but needed to happen, and I think this is the nice thing to maybe potentially stop the bleeding. So, yeah. Sure.
You know, when we look at these names, Uber, Lyft, Airbnb, many of them were founded during the crisis, during times of destruction, and now it's their time to go public. But is the market ready for them to do so? A lot of folks are saying that there's a tsunami of companies lined up to go public in 2019, but the market, especially in the first quarter, might be closed to them. What do you make of that?
Well, I actually think, remember, we've spoken a few times about where does the growth come from, and I do think it's going to come from some sort of tech. So these are the actually great companies to come and give us something exciting to focus on, because those are the places that are the real disruptors that seem to be able to move the market. So I think it's actually a nice time, and people will welcome them.
You're right, but a lot of them are unprofitable, namely Uber and Lyft, and we know what the stock market does to popular but unprofitable companies at IPO time. I think of Snap, and I think of Facebook.
Absolutely. The one that I'm most excited for is Airbnb, because there's a transactional system. I always do a little bit of the Peter Lynch, like, what do we use? I use it. We use it all the time. Right. We use fewer hotels, so I think it's a great transactional platform. It's totally disrupting an industry, and I think it's going to be valued properly. The Ubers and the Lyft are baking in some incredible innovation that won't probably come for quite some time. And Pinterest is a cute social network in a way, not even social network per se. It's kind of doing a nice way to kind of turn magazines into commerce.
A cute social network. They have 250 million active users, $500 million in sales, getting a valuation of $12 billion. Not too keen on this one?
Once again, I kind of only like to invest in things that I know. So I know, my wife enjoys it and uses it, but it's not something that I'm like really gung ho on. There's nothing inherently social about it. I think they found a way, and I say cute because it's one of the smaller kind of platforms, and I think there's a really good place for it. But it doesn't seem to be that's going to change the world. They kind of missed that window a while ago.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right, well, we'll see how 2019 shapes up. It's looking good heading in, but with everything that's going on, we earn and yearn for a Santa Claus rally in 2018. It might not be the best. Ian Wishingrad, thank you for coming on this morning.
Thanks so much.
Tell your wife we like Pinterest as well.
We do. my aunt in Wisconsin watches a little Hallmark Channel, then gets on Pinterest almost every day.
It's a major market, folks.
Yep. All right, pay attention, Wall Street. All right, Marlboro maker Altria